MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got exhibition baseball between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Mackenzie Gore, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding into the box, Luis Arias. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Fisher. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Fisher's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
The next twin up, Nelson Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count. Is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Miguel.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-2. Fouled away. Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the bleachers and gone. Two runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Devin Smeltzer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
At the plate, Kkjjgggggg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
To short. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Kkjjgggggg.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Garver over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Twins 2, the Jays nothing. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball that misses.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Josh Donaldson, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1. Fouled off. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Up next for Minnesota, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 2 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Wander Franco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 11.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
At the plate, Derek Fisher. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
3-2.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Connor Scott.
Now in the box, Connor Scott, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Luis Arias, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now, Byron Buxton. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Buxton is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to short. He's right there. On to first, and there are two down.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Men on third with two down. And it's fouled away. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. They're up 2-0. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Joey Bart. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
To the plate now, Kkjjgggggg. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Matt Shoemaker will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Number 34, Matt Shoemaker.
All set for the start of the fourth. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Garver. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Down into left center for a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. At the plate now, Max Kepler. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. This is popped up. Shaw over to his right. 1 down.
Up next for Minnesota, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
So striding in, Eddie Rosario. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, just a 1 for 9. A 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Here now the 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Into the box, Josh Donaldson. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
He loses him on ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
At the plate, Luis Arias. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. To third, scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. The 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and the Twins have taken a 4-0 lead. Kenta Maeda will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Number 18, Kenta Maeda.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Dylan Carlson. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Popped him up. Arias takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Wander Franco.
Digging in, Wander Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hike. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail here 4-0. Trent Thornton gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 57, Trent Thornton.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. high in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kkjjgggggg.
Here's Miguel Sano. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So now to the plate, Mitch Garver. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Kepler.
In now, Max Kepler. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gaffer right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knob.
2-1 to count. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Ryan Barucki gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Josh Donaldson. Hit to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
To the plate now, Luis Arias. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. 2-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Here's the 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
At the plate now, Byron Buxton. Carlson is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 7, the Jays nothing. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fernando Romero is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 77. Fernando Romero.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Derek Fisher. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gonzalez is there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 25, Connor Scott.
So coming to the plate, Connor Scott. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
2 out, nobody on. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Miguel Sano. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Sano is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mitch Garver. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Stepping in now, Max Kepler. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Reined in. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Randy Dobnak is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Randy Dobnak.
Digging in now, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A bouncer to the left side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate, Joey Bart. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kkjjgggggg. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled off. Dobnak uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Rosario. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a two-run shot to left center, and they're now on the board, though still well behind. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he misses 2-1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 3-1. Hit to short. Gonzalez is up with it. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Kkjjgggggggg.
Ready once again, Dylan Carlson. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Two and two.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The 2-2. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
So now to the plate, Wander Franco. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Lays off the split finger that time, 3-1. Bo Bichette would be next. Set. Here's the 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Standing in, Bo Bichette. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Two down, runners at first and second. Cue shot here out towards short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Twins 7, the Blue Jays 2. Tyler Glasnow is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 20, Tyler Glasnow.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Left fielder looking up. To the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. Line to the right side. Carlson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis.
Jorge
Your attention,
Polanco
please.
will come on as a pinch hitter.
For Minnesota, number 11, Jorge Polanco.
1 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count.
Full count, here it comes. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Kkjjgggggg will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
1 strike.
Fastball well outside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. And another foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Williams Astudillo will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
64.
Swing and a line drive. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel.
Nick Gordon will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Nick Gordon.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Looking to minimize the damage here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. Get up and stretch. It's the Twins 8, the Blue Jays 2. Jorge Polanco will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 64. Now in center field, number 60.
Kkjgggggggg stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field.
Now it's
Williams Astudillo stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now in right field, number 64.
Lewis Thorpe gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Austin Meadows is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Connor.
Stepping into the box, Connor Scott. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I've played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
First and second here with nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
A bouncer up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. On to first, and they get them both.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Joey Bart. Now the 2-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone into the bleachers. So a 2-run shot to left center as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Lourdes Gurriel will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 13, Lourdes Gurriel.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Astudillo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now an 8-4 score. Austin Meadows will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 17.
Lourdes Gurriel will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now at second, number 13, Lourdes Gurriel.
Anthony Kay has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Anthony Kay.
Harry Adrianza is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Harry Adrianza.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Xander Wheel will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Xander Wheel.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike 2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
No.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
2 strikes.
Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Eddie Rosario will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. The 1-1. Kay, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's a 2nd-year big leaguer. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit out towards second. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Xander Wheel stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Number 19.
Ulysses Chassin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45. Ulysses Chassin. Now catcher, number 13.
Alex Avila is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Alex Avila.
Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Rosario into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Well, you can see when that one was tracking towards home. That was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
Rowdy Tellez will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Blue Jays. Number 44.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is underneath this one. 1 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop,
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wander Franco. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Reese McGuire will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 10.
Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jays get one back on the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Twins 8, the Blue Jays 5. Sean Reed Foley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Randall Grichuk is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Josh Donaldson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Grichuk is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a looper to left. In there, a base hit.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Lamont Wade will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Lamont Wade Jr.
And it's 1-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kkjjgggggg.
Travis Blankenhorn will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Twins are out in front, 8-5. Lamont Wade stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now playing center field, number 74, Travis Blankenhorn.
Travis Blankenhorn is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Now at second.
Taylor Rogers is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Joe Pennick will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the left fielder.
So stepping in, Connor Scott. He singled his last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Rosario is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 8-5 today. Minnesota jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
The